6:23 a.m. Saturday morning. 57 degrees outside. Welcome, welcome. Yep, on this Saturday morning. What's up, everybody? Sun is coming up already. Yep. I got up late today. Well, I didn't get up late. I just got late. I usually set up the live before, get it all ready and stuff. But I didn't do it today. I forgot. I went to sleep. So, everybody, how's it going this morning, afternoon, or evening? Welcome, welcome. I'll be on here for about 45 to 50 minutes, driving to work. Welcome, welcome. Alrighty, we got some blue skies. Nice day today, except for the sun hitting me in the eyes. Yeah, so go check out my channel list. We got regular lists, we have a family and friends list, and we have membership list. In my membership list, we have Stories, Lost and Found. We have PDX Paranormal. We have Digging It Back. We have Tita Chin. We have Pokerossi. We have UK Medic. We have Jake Hudson. We have Lost Souls Paranormal. We have Secret Creek Prospecting. And we have Nora from the Stock Explorer. Those are my 10 members. Thank you, every one of you guys. I really appreciate you guys. Everybody go check out their channels. Now we have Family and Friends list. Family and Friends list, we have our My Animal House. We have TNT Balls. We have Spider Mom. We have Mark the Spider Guy. We have Sherry Matcat. We have James Gype. We have Samantha Gype. Yeah, look at that sun out there. We have Tony Diecast. We have Zelda Diecast Racing. We have uh, Mayor, all capital letters, Maer. We have Guru and Wahoo. We have also Chef Sketty. We have Nora from the Stock Explorer. We also have John Paul. We have Brooklyn Chick. We have Pokerossi. We have UK Medic. We have Nitro Freak. We also have MDG from the Philippines. We have Dita Chin from Hong Kong. We have Stories Lost and Found. And our newest family and friends is Wally from Supreme Geckos. So go check out all their channels, guys. And if you like what you see, you know what to do. So welcome everybody in here. I do read the chat, but until I get to work, don't want to be reading the chat while I'm driving. It's too dangerous. So how's everybody doing? Yeah, Nitro had a live stream yesterday, and you know he has a good idea, getting everybody to work together instead of arguing and fighting. You know, and it's so true. You know, he had over 30 people in his chat. He's had more than that before, but I was even thinking about it. You know, everybody needs hours, watch hours. And I was looking at this, you know, how if people would just help each other, how quickly everybody would be monetized. They would get their hours. I mean, if you would say you get about 30 people, you get about 30 people, you pick a channel. Say, well, we're gonna use UK Medic as an example, because he needs watch hours. Okay? UK Medic needs watch hours. He's a great channel. He supports everybody. He does video shout outs. He helps a lot of channels when they need like intro videos or or their banners. He'll make one for them, and he doesn't charge them. Well, we're gonna say, okay, UK Medic. He needs watch hours to be monetized. He has the subscribers, but he needs the watch hours, 4,000 watch hours. Now, just think about it. If you have a group of 30 people, and I know we can get more than 30 people, but if you had a group of 30 people that would say, okay, everybody, for the next week, play UK Medic's playlist. Just keep playing it for over 24 hours, for 5 days. We'll say 5 days. Now, multiply 24 hours times 30. Then that, multiply it by 5 days. You can easily get 4,000 hours of watch time. Do the math. Get a calculator. Calculate. If you play somebody's playlist for 24 hours, for 5 days, just play all their videos 24 hours long. Every person would get 4,000 hours. Then you'd go to the next person. So imagine how many people you can get monetized. And basically you're not charging people. Basically, once they get monetized and all that, they also have to, keep with the community, keep helping, because even after you get monetized, guys, once you get monetized, you're still going to need people to watch your videos, watch your playlist, So that's the thing. A community could come together and grow that way naturally, because we're not using any boosters, any form like that, and no illegal stuff. This is people watching people's videos, and not just a couple of minutes. We're talking from beginning to end, every video. And okay, you're gonna say, well, I don't have time to be watching. Well, you could just listen, play it on the TV. It's still watch time. So, you just have to help each other. And of course go, okay, this is the person we're helping this week. Everybody gets together on somebody's live stream and go, okay, this is what we're going to be doing this week. Everybody, if you're not connected to that person, go get connected to that person, and that way we'll be helping each other. Everybody will grow. everybody will be, you know, a stronger community. And then what's going to happen? People are going to say, "Hey, you know what? You know, everybody's helping each other. I want to get help." You know, it's kind of like when you're in church, and I remember somebody needs prayer. It was like a prayer chain. Somebody had a list of everybody's phone number, and they would say, "Okay," you would call somebody. "Hey, you know what? Such and such a person needs prayers because she's going through a rough time." And that person either he or she would get the prayer list and call everybody and say, "Hey, this is the person we're praying for today. Everybody keep them in your prayers," and that's the way. I mean, other channels are already doing this, but they're charging you for it. They're like, "Oh, we can make money, by charging people." Yeah, but if you don't pay them, they're not gonna come to your channel. They're not gonna visit your channel. They're not gonna give you watch time. They're not gonna give you views. And that's the thing. You can set it up that way. But you have to work together. Everybody has to be working together. You can't just say, "Well, I'm going to do it," and not do it. Because then then there's a break in as they say, the chain, the prayer chain. And a community is only as strong as its links. So if you're not linked together as a big community, you can't do it. And that's the thing. We have to continue working together with each other. You can't let petty things stop you from growing your community. It's just like when people go into other people's chats and they're like, "Oh, I don't like that person." Block them. If you have issues with somebody, don't bring it to somebody else's chat. Just, if you don't want to hear the person, you can block them for yourself. Put them on your block list. That way you don't see what they're saying. And the thing is, there's too many people out there instigating. It's like, "Oh, did you hear what somebody said?" And sometimes it's not even true. They just start stuff. And instead of that person going to talk to the other person like a normal human being, no, they start talking a lot of stuff about them somewhere else, and then now their people start, hey, and it gets it's not good. I've seen a lot of communities ruined, friends ruined because of that. You know. So don't, if you want drama, you go visit channels with drama. It's like watching a movie with drama on TV. Just watch it. Don't get involved in it, because that's what happens. People get involved in other people's dramas when they have nothing to do with it. You know, I mean, anybody could, and then and because drama does bring people to your chat. I mean, there are sometimes people just doing, they're just saying that they have drama with another person when they don't, but they're just telling people so that way, they'll go to their chat, then they'll go to the other person's chat, they'll be, just to hear what they're going to say, and they're probably laughing and going, "Oh yeah, look at all these people. We got them fooled. They think They think our argument is real. Excuse me. They think that our argument is real. That we're really fighting. You know, when in reality they're not. You know, people start it. They'll just they'll even change the story. I mean, I don't know how old people are in here. You know, the but there was an old show. It was the Tonight Show. Well, it's still around, but there's a different host. Back then, it was the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. Well, there was a story going around that Zsa Zsa Gabor, she's an actress, supposedly she came on the show with her cat, and Johnny Carson, she told Johnny Carson, supposedly, this is not the way the story goes. He's all, and she said, "Oh, Johnny, would you like to pet my pussy?" And then Johnny Carson, goes, "Sure, just take your cat off your lap," which it never happened, But yet, people to this day say that they saw the show and that they it's one of those urban legends, urban legends that people start, or even in movie. In certain movies, they say there's certain sayings that people say. Yeah, this is from that movie. Like the Star Wars. Luke, I am your, I mean, I've seen the movie, but, everybody always, repeats that line, you know. What was the real line? You have to go and watch it because they haven't changed it, but we all did, you know. It's the same, you can get like I mean we used to do that we used to play that game in school. You know, you get a line of 10 people. They're all lined up next to each other. You give them a piece of paper with a sentence on it. It's probably 10 words. And you read the sentence to them. Well, you don't read them. You give them a piece of paper to the first person, and they read the sentence. Now that person whispers that sentence to the other person, okay? And that person whispers the next to the next person and the next person and the next person. By the time it ends up to the last person, then you go to them and you tell them, what did they tell you? And they'll tell you a sentence that, that who knows how in the heck they got to that sentence. But it happens. People change stories. It's like I remember in school, the police department. They came to our class to do a presentation, and while there's some guy comes in while this guy's talking in the front of the class. He's telling you a bunch of stuff about don't do drugs, don't blah blah blah. While he's talking, everybody's looking toward the front of the classroom. Somebody sneaks into the classroom and disrupts the classroom, saying something, and then leaves. And everybody saw this person all in the classroom. Now the police officer asked individuals in the classroom, what did you see? Was it a he or a she? What color was his hair? Was he wearing a hat? Was he wearing glasses? Was he wearing did he have a mustache? Did he have a beard? Did he have short hair, long hair? What was the color of his skin? Dark, tan, light skin. What kind of shoes? What color was his shoes? Was he wearing shoes? Tennis shoes. Was he wearing pants? What color pants? What color shirt? Was he wearing gloves? Did he have any scars? And every single person in the classroom was saying something different. But yet we all saw the same thing. We imagine things. Our brain can imagine a lot of things. It's like when they show you those paintings where they say look at this painting or this drawing. Do you see the hidden faces or whatever it's hiding? On Instagram there was one of those, and you had to turn the phone upside down to see the picture. It was a dog with a bone, but the other way, it was a completely different. It was a face of somebody with hair and stuff and a beard, But see, that's the thing. Your mind creates things. But so don't go around other chats spreading rumors, even if you think you know what you heard, because what's going to happen to that rumor? That rumor is just going to disappear. If you don't give it, if the fire is gonna turn off. If you don't give the fire more fuel, more air, that fire is gonna turn off. Just don't spread rumors. Simple as that. I mean, everybody has brothers and sisters. What always happens when you're little kids, you'll always hear the same thing. Mom, he's looking at me. I mean, it was so funny. Mom, he's sticking his tongue at me. Mom, he's making faces at me. And then what do? You make a face back. Now he tells her, Mom, look, he's making faces at me. He did this, he did that. And I remember my brother. We were, we used to argue like that all the time. But then I got older and I'm like, wait a minute. I just ignored it. When he would do something, I would ignore it. It would make him more furious because I wouldn't pay attention to him. Then after a while, we wouldn't argue no more. Why? Because you didn't put more gas on the fire. Don't put more gas on the fire, guys. Fire will spread. It's so true, It could easily get out of control. I was watching somebody's video, and they were burning a bunch of old wood out in the country. They were burning wood that they used to build their home, and all this wood that they couldn't really use for anything else. It was scrap wood, so decided to burn it. Now they have a tractor. They could have, with the tractor, get all that grass, any grass that's close enough. Even when you think, the fire's not going to jump. Fire can easily jump 50 feet and spread. All it takes for a little fire to get picked up with the wind, with a little breeze. There it goes, fire. So, burn it slowly in a controlled environment. It'll take longer, but then you won't have to call the fire department. You know, unless you want them to practice putting out fires in your area. But you know, fire can spread. Believe me. I mean, why wait about? I'd say a little under 20 years ago. Ask the people in San Diego area when they had all those fires and the walls of fire were like so high. They were scary. They were just burning houses after houses. Whole neighborhoods went up, were destroyed. They couldn't even stop the fire department. They just had to let it burn because I mean, I saw part of the fires because I was living in that area at the time, and it was crazy. There was like ashes falling from the sky for days and weeks. Your car in the morning, you'd wake up and the car was covered with ash. It was crazy. And now you're breathing all this stuff, you know, outside. You're inhaling all this stuff into your lungs, you know. And a lot of the fires were caused by accident. Somebody threw a cigarette, or somebody, you know, they thought, oh, I'm gonna burn just this little part, and it went out of control. So don't add gasoline to the fire. Don't spread rumors, guys. Just let it fizzle. The rumor fizzle out. If nobody spreads it, nobody else will hear it. It will never be heard. It's like the saying. It'll happen, but nobody will hear it. It's like if a tree falls in the forest, but no one's there, will it still make a sound? Of course it does. But if you're not there and you don't tell anybody about it, then you wouldn't know that it makes a sound. So work together, guys. Get together as a community. You would think that you don't have very many in your community. Say you have only 10 people in your community. Well, if I have 10 people in my community and somebody else has 10 people in their community, that's 30 people. Those 30 people can come into your live stream, watch your videos. That's 30 more. That's 20 more people than you really had before. But that's what we want to build. You want to build a strong community. I mean, if you want to spread rumors of a community that is growing and getting bigger and bigger because we're working together. But no, we want to destroy each other's channels. you know, trying to get on their panel to expose themselves or whatever, you know, putting stuff that YouTube, you know, doesn't allow. You know, people have to get together as a community, you know. And you know, the thing is, sometimes people, you know, they'll say, well, I don't speak their language, you know. Well, you know, sometimes don't, you know, you can just go in there and give them watch time, you know. I go into other communities and you know, the Filipino community, I go into the Japanese community, the, you know, all these other different you know, Thai, you know, people from Thailand, you know, there's all kinds of different groups, you know. And you know, we can, some people, they, you know, I mean, I go into MTDs. She's from the Philippines, you know. They speak Tagalog in there. I don't understand all the words. Sometimes I catch one word because it's kind of a little bit like Spanish. And you know, but I spend time in there listening, you know, and giving her watch time. She comes into my channel, same thing. You know, I go into JVs, I go into Zaya's, go into Shorty's, I go into Nadia's, you know, I go into Tita Jin's, you know. She lives in Hong Kong, but she's from the Philippines, you know. And you know that if we work together instead of, like, you know, what happens? Some person comes into our chat and they don't speak our language, so they put a lot of emojis. Okay, you know, say hello, you know, with their emojis. Okay, but don't. That's another thing. Don't just, you know, tell them, hey, one, you know, 2-3 emojis is fine, and don't repeat it over and over again. That's spamming. You know, there's all kinds of people that like to spam. That's another thing. We don't want to spam people's channels. We want to keep the chat moving, but we don't want to spam the channel because then YouTube considers that bad, you know. And we don't want to ruin a person's channel by spamming them, you know. So, you know, just say hello to everybody, you know, and you know, you'll grow like that because you're gonna meet other people from other communities, you know. It's like Nitro, you know, was helping out Chester the gamer. And everybody went to Chester the gamer. We were there I was there for at least an hour, you know. He was playing his video game, uh, Fortnite, you know. Not everybody likes video games, you know. But I mean, I just, you know, hey, I was talking, like Nitro said, we're talking in the chat, you know, with other people, you know, even if we don't like the game, we still communicate in there and keep the chat going, you know, because people, you know, we have to grow our communities because YouTube. See, there she is. There's Zaya's there. See, we got who else we got in here today? Let's see. Bud Files. Zelda, what's up, Zelda? Hey, Myron, what's up? Nitro, Tita, what's up, Tita Chin? Mona, welcome, welcome. What's up? What's up? She stole my thunder. Welcome, welcome. What's up? What's up? Yes, yes. I always shout out people's channels because it doesn't cost us anything. You know, and imagine if everybody would shout out each other's channels, then other people would go to their channels. You know, and that's how you grow, man. Got to keep it going. Yeah, share out people's streams, share out people's new videos. You know, play them in the background. You know, Fluff from Australia. She's she's running my playlist. I'm you know, and I said because she wanted me to run her playlist. I told her I go don't worry about mine, but I'll watch your play your playlist. Because like she said she's YouTube is getting it's getting harder on YouTube because less people watching because more people are going back to work, more people are in going to other platforms. You know, that's what happens. But if you want to grow your channel, you have to grow it as a community because once you get monetized, what's going to happen afterwards? People grow their channel and then all of a sudden they get monetized and like, oh well, that's it. Nobody else is watching my stuff afterwards. So then your channel ends up dying, and then you get discouraged. You know, that's what happens. Like UK Medic, he gets discouraged every week. Ah, oh, that's it. He's a great person. He's been trying to get. He says he doesn't care if he gets monetized, but you know, we all, I didn't care either. I mean, I got monetized, but I mean, like I said, I'm not in for it for any money or anything like that. You know, I like the perks. You can get give people memberships, and stuff like that. Give them those little emojis so they can put in the chat, stuff like that. You know, if YouTube would allow it, I would do it for free. You know, I mean, I wouldn't even have any price on there. And say, hey, you know what? You want to be a member for free. You know, and then create those emojis. It's great. You know, it's just like when I first my first thing I wanted to reach was get the community tab. When I got it, you had to get 500 people, subscribe to you. Now it doesn't matter, and we all have a community tab now, but we don't use it. How many time? How many? Go to people's channels, click and see in the community tab. They have a community tab, and it shows never been used. Nobody uses the community tab. It's community. That's how you grow your community. You gotta share people's other people. You share them out, they share you out. So you can grow and have a stronger community, guys. So Nitro is trying to unite the communities together. Now, we can do this, guys, but it's going to be everybody's got to do it. Not just one person. We all need to work together. Not all of us have time, but whatever little time you have, share people out. That doesn't take very much time. To go. If you see somebody that went live, it's a small channel. Go share them out. Hey, you know what? Go check this channel out. They're live right now. Spend some time in there. Set you don't even have to watch it. Just turn your phone on it, or if you have another device, set it on there so that way they get that watch time, guys. That's the way you have to do it. It's gonna take time, but it will grow. It'll be like a fire. The more fire you put to it, just like everybody spreads rumors, spread the rumor of growing, helping each other, man. Well, that's it for me today, guys. Have a good one. God bless everybody. And remember to call your loved ones, give them a hug. If you're not by them, give them a call. Tell them you love them. Call your mama. And you know what to do, guys. God bless you. See you tomorrow, same time, 6:20 a.m. See you then, guys. Bye-bye. See you, Nitro. See you, everybody else in the chat. Bye-bye.